Hello everyone, my name is Sheridan Alford. I'm a current UGA master's student studying Parks, Recreation, and Tourism, and I consider myself an environmental educator. I got into the outdoors at a young age after going on hikes and trips with my mother and family. I thought the outdoors was a great place to not only learn about the world around you, but also kind of get to know yourself. So as I decided to go to college, I just continued that passion and love. So there are plenty of career paths that involve nature, birds, and the outdoors. My personal choice is hopefully environmental education. One of the reasons that I love that career path and field is because you can expose all different types of people to the world around them. So whether it's kids, your grandparents, your parents, everybody can learn something and gain something from being in their environment. So environmental education consists of taking people outside or in a classroom or online on Zoom and basically teaching them about some of the things that are in nature. So the plants, the trees, the birds, we have the mammals, your squirrels, your otters. There are just some great things that you can find outdoors. So environmental educators are the ones that are going to take you out there and teach you about it so that way you can go home and do the same thing and teach someone else. Along with education and teaching, there's also research. So some people choose to do research and studies with nature and the environment. So you can do bird banding. Bird banding is where researchers go out and they catch the birds and they put little bracelets of identification on them and then they set them free. And so that way you can see where the birds go, they migrate, and then they come back and they're in your yard and you can see who else's yard they were in. So that's one way to go. But you can also, people do studies on marine birds like gulls and pelicans, or people do research on hawks and raptors. There's plenty of things and animals and places you can go and things you can do with environmental education and research specifically. Nowadays, I like to go birding. As you can see, I have my binoculars. I consider a person, anybody, age, race, does not matter. Anyone who looks at birds is considered a birder. So, get your binoculars, you have your backpack, your field guide, and you can go out in your neighborhood, in your backyard, and even in your parks, and go and look and see birds wherever you are. That's the great thing about birds, is they're all around. I love birds personally because the variety, like I said, they're anywhere and everywhere and they're gorgeous. So you see your northern cardinals in your backyard or your chickadees. They make great noises and they involve all your senses. So if you have any birds in your area or want to get a bird feeder, that would be a great way to introduce you and your family or your friends to birding. So me personally, my favorite bird is the northern cardinal. Partly because it's here year-round, so it's one of those birds that you can see in the wintertime when there's not much color. Their bright red always comes through, and even in the summertime they're there for you when you need them. They have a great sound that sounds like a laser dart, and you might be able to hear one out here somewhere. But they are charismatic birds. You usually see the male and the female together, and they're a great showcase of some neighborhood backyard bird in your Georgia area.